This is the last and final part. I will be talking about wrapping up everything about the entire series. Basically, slot machines, believe it or not, they are beatable. And I will tell you exactly what I'm talking about in a second. You probably think I'm fucking crazy. But FanDuel promos, not just FanDuel, this is basically advertisement for FanDuel. I'm actually gonna take it off. They can sponsor me. Sports betting, poker, blackjack. Slots is the worst way to make money in the long term, but it still works. And I'll tell you why. It's a combination of promos slash slots. So with all of these, you need a bankroll of $10,000 to start card counting in blackjack, sports betting, or poker to play somewhat decently. I would say if you are a pro, the only reason why I wouldn't say you should have $100,000 to do this because you're gonna be making more money is one, you don't want to get banned too quick. You don't want, to get too much heat and get banned off these sports betting apps and blackjack. Two, you're if you're new, you might not know what you're doing and end up losing that money. And three, most people don't have that kind of money to start with. But believe it or not, with with fucking slots, you might actually need fucking $100,000 to make a small amount of money. And that is the one thing is called progressive slots. So if you don't know what progressive slots are, is these slot machines that when you play them, this number right here, the jackpot goes high. And the way how you beat these slot machines is by winning the jackpot. I know it sounds fucking retarded, right? You guys are probably clicking off the video because you're like, buddy, I've never won a jackpot in my life. I've never even seen anyone won a jackpot. But hey, if you're a degenerate gambler, you've been gambling for 20 years, you've probably seen some jackpots. Yeah, they do happen, but they're rare. And the way how you win these is by hitting the jackpot. So what it is that when the jackpot reaches a certain amount, so most slot machines, if you don't know, they pay you like slots RTP. It's called slots RTP. What it is that it's basically like the percentage a slot pays you back, right? So like let's say this slot, Mystery Reels Mega Ways, whatever the fuck it is, 98.06%. So what it is like, hey, you play this 100 spins, you're gonna lose $2 on average, right? You're gonna win some, lose some. Statistically speaking, you can lose all of this in one day. You can quadruple your money in 1 second, but this is statistically in the long run. So if you play this for like a billion hands, right? A billion wheel, a billion drag of the wheel, a billion press of the button, stuff like that. 99% is pretty much the highest you will ever find. Most slots are literally like 50%, like 60, 70% sometimes. Like online slots can be as bad as like 65%. They can go down to like 70. Like some regulations have like, hey, Vegas has like regulations where it can't go below like 80 or 70% because then they just count that as straight up scamming and robbing you. But some offshore online shitty casinos that have nobody regulating them can literally just make their slots rigged as fuck. And they are risky because you have to play this at a uh what's it called, like verified place, like guaranteed everything is legit. And most of the time these are in-person casinos. The good part about these slot machines is that unlike blackjack, most people don't really know what the fuck you're doing when you're playing slots because with blackjack, some people like, hey, this guy's counting cards. Like counting cards is super popular from movies, but nobody really know what the fuck you're doing. They just think you're a stupid degen trying to play slots, and you're sitting there for hours and hours. About slots is that one, you don't have to use your brain. The reason why slots is on lowest on the list is because your bankroll just need a like a insane bankroll, and you're there pressing buttons, and you have to calculate this, right? This is not some public info. It's really hard to figure out when a jackpot's gonna bust. So once the progressive slots reaches a certain amount, you know, they're profitable. So what it is that once this reaches high enough number, when you play it, the RTP mathematically is over 100%. So if you put in $100, you can if you put in $100, you can pretty much win like like $101 if you play it long enough until the jackpot hits. So once it goes up a certain amount, and there's these ones that have like a must hit buy. So let's say this one machine by itself, it has to hit by $500, right? A standalone. Let's say this is at four. Let's say every time you spin it at max spin, it goes up by 10 cents. Okay. Let's say it's at $499 and it hasn't hit. That means it's gonna hit in the next 10 spins, guaranteed. So you just bet the max. Maybe it's like $10 or something, $5. Boom, you're gonna hit the jackpot, major. Whoever left that machine is a retard. But hey, he doesn't know about this, but you do. So stuff like this. One, you have to spot them, which is really hard. Two, you have to do the math behind it. And I don't even know how to do it. I don't know where the fuck you're gonna find that information. And three, because of the bad beats you will have in this game, you might literally play this slot for hours and hours and hours and not lose like $20,000 and not hit the jackpot. But then the guy beside you sits down first try, gets the jackpot, and you will have those bad beats, which is why your bankroll needs to be huge. And if that happens, you might lose your mind and start gambling like a degen. So I really don't recommend it. But hey, this is actually a good way if you are bored and you just want to win some jackpots. It's exciting, right? I suggest you do this not in anywhere in USA because they take your money as taxes, guys. And with taxes included, I don't think it's profitable at all. I mean, there's some cheat codes around it, but I know in Canada, at least all of your gambling winnings are not taxed, which is nice. Basically, there's like a way with the lottery tickets, but that's like not really like gambling anymore. That's kind of just like something else. I don't really count lottery tickets as gambling. It is, but it's just like stock investing, like trading. Like I don't have trading or stock investing on here because I don't count it as the same way as gambling at a casino, right? Sports betting is pushing it. But let's say if I added trading, right? Like trading, what the fuck is trading view? Trading, stocks, like day trading, list of trading, and then I have like lottery tickets. I would say lottery tickets are almost patched at this point, so it'll probably be on the lowest one. And the odds on that, you're gonna be like fucking, it's gonna be a lot. Trading is probably like right under sports betting. No, trading is higher than sports betting because promo casinos is literally brain dead. Sports betting, you get limited. Poker is really hard, just as hard as trading. I would say, hey, you know what? Trading is gambling, but if you know what you're doing, trading is better than sports betting in the long run. In the short run, if you're not trying to be a serious trader, I think sports betting is better than trading. But hey, this is probably my tier list right here. So if you guys enjoyed this series, let me know if you guys want me to talk about trading and what's it called, lottery tickets more in depth. But if you guys enjoyed, please subscribe, share, like, do whatever you gotta do. Sign up for OddsJam in the link in the description below. It helps me out. And use promo SAVE25. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.